Morning, good morning, good morning. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Happy New Year, everyone. It's a new year. What happens? Do we get better? Do we get worse? Don't know. So here's the thing. Nothing is getting better. So I heard something here in California, very, very interesting, is minimum wages in a lot of places around here is now $20. $20. It's hard. So let's just make up stuff. So let's say a Wendy's, for example, has 5 employees working at the same time. Got a manager making more than 20, but everybody else is making 20. So that's $100 an hour. They need to make $100 an hour. Okay? And hamburgers used to be what? $5.99, $6.99 for a thing. So profit margin probably, I don't know, 50%. Okay? But now it's at $13.99 here. Now, not everywhere, but so let's say you're at a place and it's $10. $10. Okay, so profit margin, let's say 50% or 50%. So let's say 60%. 60% margins without the cost of labor. 60%. So think about what you have to make. You have to make $100 profit to just pay for the people, and then to pay for everything else becomes even insane. So can they do enough business all the time? You're going to see places closing. You're going to see a lot of places closing that with the labor, they can't justify certain hours, right? I mean, like, how many people are buying hamburgers after 10, right? So you're going to have all these places closing. So the world is going to change, and it's going to change a lot, okay? Today, chips are going up. ASML is up. I wonder if there's any news on ASML. If somebody knows, let me know. But chips are all going up. Lam Research looks good. NVIDIA looks good. Avago goes good. But here's the thing. If we go negative today, very bad. Very, very, very bad. Don't want to go negative at all. Okay? If we go negative, it's really, really bad. So just keep an eye on that. Remember that. Very, very, very important. Okay? And if it goes negative, then until next, I'm not sure, Tuesday or Wednesday is the CPI. And that's the big thing. If the Fed pivots, if they just say we're going to stop raising, probably a good thing. It's a good thing. And then the market rounds, and then it goes back down when earnings are back. Apple told suppliers to make less parts. Okay? So we know that it's going to get worse. Okay? We know it's going to get worse. The cost of everything is ludicrous. Companies are lying left and right. American Airlines, United, all these airlines come out and says, in the wake of Southwest's fiasco, we're not going to gouge people. Well, Sam had to buy extra tickets to come back, second tickets, $650, $700, $800 each way. Each way. I mean, and, the Southwest tickets, you don't know were going to go or weren't going to go. Okay? This is what everybody is doing. If they have a chance, they completely gouge. And I told you, if you go to Wendy's and you try and do an order, you can do it online, put in your zip code. In certain parts of California, over here by Redwood City, it's $13.99 a hamburger and fries. $13.99 plus tax, California tax. Now, if you go back to Dallas, it's $7.99 or $8.99. Still higher, but way less. And this is happening all over to all these places. Okay, all these places. So who survives, and how do they survive? Tesla. Here's the thing. I mean, and this, these people like Gary Black and I mean, I really thought they were very intelligent people, but they're below average. Below average. I'm telling you. Think about this. You can get a car. You buy a car from Tesla, and now the last week they said they reduced the price $7,500. But before that, The 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks before that, if you bought a car, you get $7,500 you pay less if you buy it in January. So who's going to buy it? Oh my God, I have to have my car on December 15th. I can't wait 15 days. Really? And these guys didn't lower their number. I don't even understand that. How are these so-called, oh my God, this guy knows everything about Tesla. He knows everything. I'm following. And he doesn't know that the basics of human nature, that people will wait a week or 2 weeks to take delivery. Okay? And they missed. We knew that. We knew that. Absolutely knew that. Now, the number that they built was good. So that's not bad. They built a higher number, so that's okay. Now, here's the thing. Do they take delivery? Do people really take delivery now? Or do they start saying the cars are too expensive? I don't know. I know if Tesla takes out 126, it can rip. Okay? Hold on a second here. You guys can hear me, right? I just want to make sure. I'm over here. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Okay. So that's what we know. So it's a new year, so they're going to take. Excuse me. They're going to take this up. But here's the thing: the techs are up nicely. NVIDIA, Avago, Lam Research, ASML, etc., all up nicely. Apple's up a little bit, but you want to watch. It's not up enough. It's not up enough. I mean, are they really going to take this up or are they going to reverse it? If they reverse it, we are going to go down hard. And I mean hard. Okay. Other things that are interesting to keep an eye on this year is, how about this JP Morgan collar that they did at 38.35? The thing was that market was at 3,800, about to crater, and it ripped 40 points into the close. I mean, just amazing. Just amazing how that number worked out. Now, supposedly they did another collar. Supposedly, interesting. Okay, thanks, Travis. And so supposedly they did another collar, 40.50 and 30.65. So somewhere in there. So we got to find out where the strike is for that. We'll let you know. Okay. Earnings are going to come. They're going to come. But watch today and be careful. Up over. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and start. We'll start with the numbers. Okay. Good morning, everybody. 1-3. Okay. SPX is up 25. So add 25 to this. You're at 38.64. Somewhere in there, 38.65. Somewhere. Yeah. Okay. So number you got 38.72 becomes a big number. 38.72 is a big number. 38.91 is a big number. 3,900 round number. Downside 38.31. So that would be down 9 if we gave this up and down. And then you got 38.09 and 3,800. If 3,800 breaks, we really go lower. Okay. Avago up very nicely here. You got 569, 572, 581. Underneath 561 now. It's already over that. And 551. Okay. NVIDIA, you got 152, 156. Underneath 140. Now, if this pops back to 162, 163, we like it lower because we think they have to warn again. Okay. Lam Research up nicely. 431, 442. Would love this to get to 440, 445, and then back down again. Okay, 409. Goldman Sachs 451, 462. Apple 136, a big number. 128, 122, a big number. Downside. Amazon 87 and 81. These things aren't even moving. Amazon, Google, Facebook, all hard trades. They're all hard trades. Okay, Meta 123, 127, underneath 118, and then 116. But these things are moving $1 or $2. They're not breaking ranges. Hard trade. Microsoft 246, 249 underneath 231. Snowman 151, 156 under 136. These are all unplayable right now. Netflix 301, 309 underneath 291. CrowdStrike 109 underneath 100. Boeing trying again. Here we go. 196, 199 under 191. NOW, this is the one we love, but it doesn't go. Okay? You had one day last week, and boom, you could have made $4 or $5, but then after that, it didn't move again. Okay? So just know that. 396, 399, 406 underneath 381. MDB 201, 209 underneath 191. Tesla 123, 131 underneath 116. Moderna 183, 191 underneath 178. BNTX 156, 162 underneath 149. Enphase 261, 261. First Solar 153. Okay? So things that you have to learn. Okay? Some things you have to learn. You have to learn ranges. Okay, what is a range? You need to find out how much a stock moves in a particular week. Go do some homework. Okay? Find a stock. So, and plot it. Go look. If Amazon moves, the first week of January last year, it moved 8 points. The next week, stock, it moved 13 points. The next week, it moved 4 points. So you need to figure out how much it moves a week. So if it moves 20 points up max in a week, it only moved 20 last year. Okay? And that's the max it moved, but the average, it only moved 10. So that if a stock only moved 10 points in a week on average, why would you buy 20 points out? Why would you buy 15 points out? Okay? Very difficult unless you have a news base saying, well, you're going to say, okay, the news is coming. Okay? So then we see. Okay? Very, very interesting. Have to learn the range of a stock. So if Apple is only moving 5 points a week, buying the 140s or the 120s doesn't work because you have one day that it moves, and all of a sudden that option will go from say it goes from 1 to 120, and then it won't move anymore and it'll go to 0. Okay, have to find out the ranges. Very important. Nobody teaches it. How much does it move a week? Okay, go do homework and find out on all these different stocks. Okay, now let's say on a great week now move 40 points. Then you can say, oh, they're going to have earnings, possibility of moving 40. Can't say possibility of moving 60, but possibility of moving 40. Okay, so that'll help you. Very, very key to what you do and what you do. Okay, so today the techs are up. SPX is up. I'm not positive we stay way up. Nothing is better everything I see, nothing is better. I mean, Uber rides, insane in Phoenix, insane. You know, I $60, $70, $80 for a 15-minute ride. I mean, it's crazy. Now I understand everybody has to make more money because everything's getting more expensive. I fully understand that. But where does that money come from? It comes from the corporate coffers. That means the corporations make less. So when the corporations make less, so they give out less bonuses, they give out big less raises, less bonuses, so people make less, and then the earnings are less. Okay, so keep an eye on that. Now, what we know is when the Fed pivots, or if the Fed says we're going to stop raising rates, you're going to have a rally of agents, and that's when you really push to the upside. Okay, but till then, chill a little bit. It's a new year. Let's see what happens. Nothing is up a lot. Nothing like Tesla isn't ripping, or it's not diving, but it's not ripping. Kind of no man's land. Okay? Got to see how it plays out. Okay, that's what we know. Everybody have a great trading day. See you in chat.